And I like that he wasn't. I like the fine, got it, liked it, but they were borderline kind of lazy people. You know, second lazy. They were, yes, the other tribe. I can't remember which one it was, but he was more into his land, agriculture, sheep. And I was reading, I don't know, what you call it, a pair, when don't go come directly say what he means, but he use a
metaphor?
Yeah, parable, thank you. Where he preferred to, I don't want to say sit guard, but watch over the sheep in his lot on the night. And I was reading where he said that it's like a paraphrase where Jesus said, the door, I'm God, you gotta come through me. Right, thank you. You have to come through me. So that's his land, a great land. And he was right there where his brother was. The next tribe will be studying. That's just like the land that he got. It was, but they did fight, and I read somewhere else that eventually, because he had to help David get to the, he did help David eventually, but if that wasn't anything. That fighting thing wasn't anything. That's what I like about the land. It's fertile, they can grow fruit, do their cattle, but they were lazy.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I found it real interesting. I ain't go as deep as I want to, but at least it's not. And he was the first child after Leah's. I don't know. I guess her break, and after her servant woman had them boys, and so she like, we have this other boy. This is my boy with me, basically copycatting Rachel. So I was finding that interesting. That I can't remember how she said that one, but I just found that interesting. That she it basically said that she didn't do it now, and because she wasn't quite sure, you know what I'm saying? It was her saying, "Well, I know that it was all right."
She's always trying to justify some stuff that shouldn't have been justified. She knows what she did wrong, and the wrong what she was.
She like, God and bless me with the son.
Oh,
that was all right, That's the right way to say.
Okay. One more thing, if I don't mind. With this tribe, even though they weren't lazy, they were laborers. They preferred to labor
rather than fight.
To fight, and I think they took that as slave mentality. I don't know, but I thought about then looking to reference. I'm always trying to connect a tribe to a nationality, and this nationality was and ever laboring. Them were some laboring people. So go ahead.
No. So I'll just go through, and then we'll get to the part, the new, the change. So again, ninth son, their daddy, Israel, Jacob. Fifth son, birthed by Leah. Didn't hear anybody mention was the product of a deal struck between the sisters. Remember? Okay, about the marriage. Mandarin fruit, known in ancient times to be an aphrodisiac, a promoter of fertility. Its large roots were used as a narcotic.
Genesis,
Y'all got your Bible?
Genesis 40 now, wasn't it?
Yes, I do. Physical Bible, online Bible.
No. No.
It's 20.
14, 13.
Yeah, 18. Everybody there?
Mhm.
29. Now Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field and brought them to his mother Leah, who said, "Please give me some of your son's mandrakes." But she said to her, "Is it a small matter that you have taken away my husband's mandrakes also?" And Rachel said, "Therefore he will lie with you tonight for your son's mandrakes." When in the evening, Leah went out to meet him and said, "You must come in to me, for I have surely hired you with my son's mandrakes." And he lay with her. And God listened to Leah, and she conceived and bore Jacob a fifth son. Leah said, "God has given me my wages because I made to my husband." So she called his name Issachar. Then Leah conceived again and bore Jacob a sixth son. So we stop here. I see any significance now that we know what the purpose of the mandrakes were, what the value of the mandrakes were to the people. It was supposed to be fertility drug and aphrodisiac. So it's tripping a little bit of her sister saying, "Can I get some of the mandrakes your son just gave you?" We get it? Okay. Understood why Rachel would seek to obtain, being limited in fertility. So she had fertility issues. And she like, "Oh, so I'm gonna give you my husband and I'm gonna give you?" Absolutely not. So we see, what do we see Rachel trying to do there? Self-help. Self-help.
Say that again.
Self-help. Trying to help
Rachel?
trying to, "Can you give me some of these mandrakes, this fertility drug?"
Oh,
Okay, I'll give them to you tonight because I can't do nothing. I'll go ahead and give them back to you. So give me time to build up what I need to build up in my system with these mandrakes. When I get back, no kids. She's still trying to help herself. Okay, and so nothing is mentioned directly in the scriptures about Issachar and the Joseph account. When we talk about the Joseph account, we know what we're talking about. With the Joseph account, nothing about the Joseph account. We know what the Joseph account is.
And he was trying to sell him?
Yes.
His
When
brothers?
after Joseph had the dream and everything, and remember Reuben was like, no, let's not kill him, and So in some of with some of the brothers, they were directly involved in it.
But they never mentioned Issachar.
Issachar's directly.
Sit back on that land.
So silly. Leading to believe that he too went along with his brother. See, Issachar wasn't a stand-up front type of guy who would take a lead. Either way, he was a mixer-in. So Issachar's silence indicates his compliance in the misdeeds, including the proposal to kill Joseph. He didn't stand up for either way, either time. So he's, you gotta be hot or cold, pick a side. He wasn't willing to pick a side. He was just going along with the program. Whereas Reuben stood up for his life, a servant who God would use to help his purposes. Reuben was not a good one. Reuben was a trip and a half times 12. But somebody who was to be an advocate for Joseph. So again, the lesson in that is you never know who's fit for you. So Issachar was said to be born in the in Av in the of our summer months between July and August. And there are a lot of things that happen in the month of 80. Aaron died in the first and the second temple were destroyed in the month of Av. The month the spies gave a bad report to Moses. All that was in the month of Av. So that's a significant month. Issachar's name is
number is that? Come on.
It's between July and August. It's between our months of July and August. It's the summer months. So Issachar's name really doesn't have a clear, so it means wages, there's a reward, man of hire, all of those three things, because it depends on how you break down Issachar or Issachar, which you can back up either meaning. So it's an unclear meaning. There's a reward, which all again can be backed up in scripture. So his name is kind of, we don't know what it's really speaking to. It could be reward, this is my payment. It could mean this was what I got from selling my stuff. So Issachar was not born in Canaan, but in Aram Naharaim. Only one actually born in Canaan. Okay. So Issachar is noted as being intellectually superior, using mind over. And so that's what where she was talking about how they were noted as being lazy. It wasn't so much that they were lazy, that they're using their physical means to war. They were thinkers. Mm-hmm. They were an intellectual tribe. Jewish history speaks, this is nowhere biblically stated, but you can kind of surmise it biblically with their stuff. Jewish history speaks that, and rabbis teach, that Issachar, the tribe of Issachar, his tribe, and the younger brother of Issachar were the ones that worked for Issachar, basically, of the physical work, so that so Issachar could study. And so in different places in Judges and Chronicles as well, where he's sitting by the seaside, or he's sitting in his tent, and it's like, dude, get up and do something. But it wasn't so much that he was lazy. He was given freedom and license to go and to exercise their brain, because they were superior thinking people. If you also know, one of the things that we hear about in Christendom, a lot of what it means specifically, until we study, and most of the time we don't study, is it's said of Issachar that they were the tribe that knew how to. And so when we talk about, we're going to be an Issachar people, we want to be able to know, to be able to rightly discern the times and seasons. It's not to their astuteness. It's really saying that they were, again, a learned people who paid attention and studied enough to be able to know what to do, intellectually speaking, so that they could assert their wisdom and their intellect to be able to. So it wasn't so much that they were spiritual. Oh, they so spiritual. They know how to discern the times. It wasn't that. It was they were smart people. Okay, and they the opportunity to really learn and glean from that. So also said to be students of the Torah. So they weren't just learning in the ways of natural things, but they understood how to correlate spiritual wisdom and natural wisdom and bring them together. So in Deuteronomy 33 and 18, just 18.
I commanded you at the time the Lord your God has given you this land. Here are all your able-bodied men armed for battle must cross over of your brothers.
What you read?
Deuteronomy 3:18.
Nope.
33.
Oh. About Zebulun, he said, in your tents.
So again, it's making notice of the two brothers together because they were matched out of their regards because one was supplying the other so that the other one could be in the tent, gaming and growing and with it. So if you don't really pull out of there more, you'll assume they are just a lazy group of people. And it really wasn't that they were lazy. And they partnered together with another group who really had the ability to tug and tow and help them out and their companion one another. Okay. And they were so Issachar strong down when he saw that a resting place was good and that the land was pleasant. He bowed his shoulders to their burdens and became a slave. Prophecy that he speaks in here about Issachar, it sounds, kind of like not a really good thing, but it's not a bad thing. Calling somebody a donkey and saying that, they're bears and all that kind of stuff, it's not bad. This is actually a compliment.
Because that's why donkeys, they like kind of.
No, it was the primary beast of burden. So it was the primary animal that could be of a person, bear weight of stock, bear weight of, whatever, and carry and move out the plans or whatever you put on it. So it wasn't a bad thing at that time. Donkey be trying to, console them. But at that point, it was basically saying you have the ability to hold up and to carry out a process. So again, that speaks to their intellect and their ability to mobilize whatever was placed on them. Okay. And that's Deuteronomy 5, 2 and 10, and then 2 Samuel 19:26. And by 9, this one you might have to pull up on your phone because that might be hard for you to find real quick. Somebody get that and read that Zechariah 9:9. And read it when you get it.
You said 9.
Zechariah.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, daughter of Jerusalem. See your king promises salvation, gentle and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Who's that talking about? Okay, and then turn to Matthew 21:7. And then 21:7. Well, let's just read 21, 1 through 7. You there? Now when they drew near Jerusalem and came to Bethphage, which means, you know what that means?
No.
That means what?
House.
No. God is El.
Right.
So Bethel is house of God. Take a note of that. Somebody come back and tell me next week what is. Came to Bethphage at the Mount of Olives when Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, Go into the city. Immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Loose them and bring them to me. If anyone says unto you, excuse you, Lord has need of them, and immediately he will send them. All this was done that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet. Tell the daughter of Zion, behold, your king is coming to you, lowly and sitting on a donkey, a colt, a foal of the donkey. So Jesus, they brought the donkey and the colt and laid their clothes on them and set him on them. And a very great multitude spread their clothes on the road. Others cut down branches from the trees and spread them on the road. So we see that a donkey was not a bad thing, because even a donkey. So them being called or likened unto a donkey was not a bad thing. Okay. It was a blessing. So the expression, turn to Joshua 19. Joshua 19, 17. And somebody read 17 through 22.
The fourth rock came out of the tribe of Issachar. The territory of Jezreel and included all the folks. Women, all the people.
22.
All the 22. Okay, the border reached to Bar and at the Jordan, 16 cities with their villages.
So this was their land, this was their lot. And it's the land to the east of the Jezreel Valley between Mount Tabor and Mount Gabor. So if you can imagine it, they're between two mountains. They don't need a whole lot of water to use it. They're not going to use it. So their placement was given to them and assigned to them. That's what it was talking about when you start doing the research about where their lot assignment and lot alignment is. Talks about their laying between two saddlebags, the two mountains.
The two saddlebags.
That's the two mountains. So they're laying between two mountains. So it's like, okay, they're kind of blocking because they need to, because they're not. They're gonna fight.
They're not warriors.
They're gonna fight with this. They ain't gonna fight with this. You know. So. That talks about he bowed his shoulders to bear burdens and became a slave at forced labor. It's again a compliment and not an insult. You know, they were who they were. They knew what their giftings were and they worked their gifts. Issachar is praising the song. That's Judges 5 and 5. Deborah was doing a lot. Because we come back to her every week. Each 5-15.
What was that, Judges?
5-15.
Read it. 5-15. The princess of Issachar were with Deborah. Deborah. Yes, Issachar was with me after him into the valley.
So we read about the whole thing about the account about Barak maybe 2 weeks ago. Remember that? We talked about what Barak did. Remember y'all remember what Barak did?
I'm trying to recall. I don't remember.
Deborah told we'll do it if you do it.
Right.
Right. We ain't gonna do it on our own, but we'll do it if you do it. And so he got a couple of them didn't. A couple of them was chilling by the seaside, you know what I'm saying? Right. And so we see where Issachar was in here because remember her song told all of them trying to see it. And what does it say about Issachar in 15? They were with them. And they in one translation sitting at their feet. So that leads us to believe again that they were there, but they were there giving counsel. They were there giving strategy. It's like we here when you need us, but recognize what we really here to do. We fight with you, but we don't fight on the same you fight. Okay, good thing. Because you
mixture.
You need a mixture, and you have to know what your giftings are, and you have to assert and there's your way. You can't be looking at your brothers and sisters and saying, "Well, everybody else is fighting. I'm expected to fight like they fight." No, you have to recognize the tools that God is giving you and the ground that God is giving you, what He's giving you to fight with, and you complement the other people's tools and giftings. It's the piece of that puzzle. If some stuff is missing, the picture will never come together. Because my piece look different from your piece, and the invites, and all of that kind of stuff. When we put them all together, we get what we need. But bringing the same thing, we got a bunch of stuff missing. So Issachar, recognize these are my gifts. This is what I bring to the table. I'm coming with you, but I'm coming to offer that's going to be a benefit to this plan. Okay. So Issachar again is praised in that regard. And they're described as vain. They weren't lazy, they weren't trifling. Turn to 1 Chronicles 7. Read 1 through 5. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Jashab, and Shimron, 4 in all. So how many sons did Issachar have? 4. Okay. Tola were Uzzi, Raphiah, Jeriel, Jamai, Gibson, Shemel, heads of their father's house, the sons of valor in their generations. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. The sons of Uzzi was Iraniah. We'll probably hear that in the streets. You probably hear that as a teacher. What's your name? Iraniah? Mm-hmm. Okay, back to the I'm just saying because we what was that? Iraniah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Issachar. All 5 chief men. So, okay, we're talking about some good guys here. We got chiefs.
They had a lot of chiefs.
And with them, by their generations, according to their father, 36,000 troops ready for war, but they had many wives and sons. So they were not running from war. They were ready for war. They just knew what their assignments were. Among the families of Issachar were mighty men of valor, listed by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. So they were named as they're not trifling, they're not lazy. They stepped up to the plate, but they knew their assignment. They knew it. Flip over. No. Like I said, that's why we study. That's because it gives us perspective. 1 Chronicles 12, same book. Just flip over a couple pages. 12 and 32. Somebody read that. Shouldn't be bad.
32. Men of Issachar who understood the times and knew that Israel should do. 200 chiefs.
Okay, so again, we see they understood times and seasons. They knew what to do. So when you had a problem, you don't go to you didn't. Well, who was that? Was that Gad? Was that Gad? That they were the Indians.
Yes.
The fierce word. Yeah. You don't go to these savages. Right. When you need savages. You see what I'm saying? So you had all of these different components. We see all of these tribes, and we're on the 9th tribe now. All of these were totally different types of people. Totally different types of people. And this particular tribe, again, not only were they a learned people, bore the burden of the rest of the tribes intellectually and submitted themselves to whatever aid was needed as it pertained to war and all the other type of stuff. But that's a lot when you're responsible intellectually for everybody else. So I want you all to get in 2 groups. Y'all can stay the way y'all are now. Y'all want to. And so from what we have already about that, I'm gonna give you one more scripture, and which is Galatians 6:2. You can write that down. I want you all groups to tell me the life application piece to the tribe of Issachar is that pertains to our study, pertains to our life. What are we supposed to take from this? Usually at the end of the factual portions, the study aspects of it, we tie it all together into a life application. What does this mean to me? How can I walk this out, live this out? Y'all got 15 minutes to hash it out and get it together in the form of something, an expression that you two can teach everybody else in the world. Teach us what nation is, or Issachar.